Hey everyone from the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. We are back tonight, and so is Happily Ever After.
We are so excited that this fireworks show is back. It holds a very special place in our hearts because this is where we got engaged. Well, on top of the contemporary watching Happily Ever After, but it is such an amazing fireworks show. I know a lot of people were upset when they got rid of it, but tonight it is back.
It is back, and we are here. We're going to capture the entire show for you guys. We're also going to take a look around and see if there's any changes for the 50th anniversary. It's officially over, and we're going to go around and see what they took down, what's still up, and then of course we'll watch Happily Ever After. So come along with us. So right over here at the train station at the front entrance to Magic Kingdom, you can still see that they have the 50th medallion along with the World's Most Magical Celebration banner underneath it. And that's interesting because almost all of the decorations over at the TTC were taken down, all the banners. So we'll go inside and see what is still left. But the big 50th right in front, still here as of tonight. Something else that is back is the Happily Ever After poster that is right in the front entrance of the Magic Kingdom. This is on the left side. So if you come in on the left side, you can see the Happily Ever After poster presented by Pandora is back. As we're coming in here, it's almost one of those things where it's like, where were the decorations? Like, yeah, I don't know, like if things were in certain spots and now they're gone.
Well, definitely the castle, and then I think there might have been stuff on the light posts, maybe, like the flags.
Yeah, the flags were definitely there, but was there anything on the train station itself?
I'll have to look back at our pictures and see. I have no idea.
So as we're walking down Main Street, I'm definitely noticing that there are some things missing, but also want to call out that tonight during Happily Ever After, now that it's back, there will be projections on the Main Street buildings as well. So it's not only on the castle anymore. So we popped in the Main Street Cinema quick just because I wanted to see if the Vault collection was still a thing. You can see they still have the 50th anniversary cases out here with some of those old school outfits. And then everything here inside Main Street Cinema is essentially the same. I don't think there's any new merchandise. If there is, we'll take a look, but it looks like it's still all set up for the Vault, which was part of the 50th. It's funny because a lot of the Disney Vans collection was significantly marked down in other stores. Like if you went to Port of Entry over at Epcot, you can get this stuff at a really steep discount. But here in the Magic Kingdom, everything's still full price.
They do have a fireworks shirt here for $39.99. Bet you some people might be wearing this tonight.
Should we get two of them and change into them?
No, I don't think so.
Also, like these shirts that they put out, I'm not the biggest fan of these. Like it's kind of like a low-res image. Like look at the image is like all blurry on the shirt. But if you want to get festive, they have it. They still have a bunch of the 50th anniversary backpacks and ears. And again, it doesn't look like these ones are marked down. These don't have a price on them, but they were selling these over at World of Disney for a significant price, and there's no discount advertisements here. Interesting. And look at this. If you want to get fully in the spirit, if the t-shirt was just not enough for you, they have this fireworks dress. This is like a legit formal dress. Like you could wear this to a wedding.
Guess the price.
Ooh, $250.
$198.
Oh, pretty close. Right here on these poles for the last year and a half were the 50th anniversary banners, and they have all since been removed, and there's a major change to Cinderella Castle as well. Trying to get towards Cinderella Castle, there's already people staked out an hour and a half ahead of time. We got plenty of time.
This is crazy. I promise. Like everyone is already has their spots set up.
Here's a look at the hub. Again, it's just about 7:30. And it is pretty much all filled up over here by the hub. It's already packed over here by the hub. I think we're gonna try and watch it tonight from the end of Main Street because there are projections on the buildings and I wanna get the full effect. Normally I try to get a little bit closer, but tonight I think we're gonna go further back. So as we're getting closer to Cinderella Castle, you'll notice that the giant 50th medallion, which was right over here, is missing. They took that down, I believe, overnight, because I think they took that down this morning from what I saw on social media. All the rest of the decorations are still on the castle right now. I do not know if they're going to be staying or if they're going to be taking those down, but the 50th medallion is definitely gone.
One thing we did notice is that the golden statues are still here in the park. I don't know if they're going to be removing those or not. If anything, they could keep them and maybe just take the 50th off of them.
I think Disney did say they're going to be around for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why they would have to. taking it down.
It's too big of an investment.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll end up at Cast Connections if they get rid of him.
Yeah, that's true. We could always buy one.
You could feel the excitement that is in the air at Magic Kingdom tonight. A lot of people really missed this show, and honestly, it was because of the fans that this is even back. I think the original plan was to have Enchantment run for as long as people wanted it to run, but everyone wanted Happily Ever After back, and we got it back. They listened to the fans finally for once, and our favorite show is returning tonight. It's kind of funny because as we're walking into Tomorrowland, it is just like so empty over here. Look how much walking space there is. That's because everybody is over waiting for the fireworks. So we came back into Tomorrowland. We are right next to Space Mountain right now, and this is actually the Tomorrowland Launch Depot, which is going to be the brand new gift shop for Tron. Now, Tron opens tomorrow, April 4th, and from what we heard, this is not going to be ready. So I'm still debating whether or not to come out for the opening tomorrow because we already rode the ride. I just wanted to see what kind of merchandise they were going to have. We will see. By the time this video goes out, you'll obviously know. But yeah, there is the front entrance for the Tomorrowland Launch Depot. Stopped over in Casey's Corner, had to get ourselves a little pre-show snack. I think Alex is going to be getting the corn dog nuggets. Don't you feel like Casey's is always just like mass chaos?
It's because it's like right on Main Street. Like I feel like it's a central location, so like when people are waiting for fireworks or parade, people will just run in here and get something to eat. Always a mob scene. So
we have just under an hour until showtime. We grabbed the spot here on Main Street. We got the tripod set up for the main camera, and then we have this other camera which I'm going to use to try and capture a little bit more of the projections that are on the building. We didn't want to go too far back because it was pretty crowded, but this gives you a pretty good view right here of at least these buildings, and then of course the fireworks. This is the dinner of champions right here. Corn dog nuggets and fries. So I'm actually a little bit surprised that it is not more crowded over here than it is. It is about 10 after 8, and we have all this room over here. Like I thought we would have to get here super duper early, and we were like an hour early, but there's still plenty of space. Like I said before, this is a show that you want to watch from a little bit further back. So right over here, we are by the Main Street Cinema, and this is where we're going to be setting up shop.
I'm so excited. I think everybody else is really excited too. Everybody's waiting for it. There's a good energy in the crowd. I think it's going to be awesome.
Where do you think Jordan Fisher is right now? Because the rumor is he's here.
Yeah, oh, I think he definitely is here with his wife, but I don't think he's going to be in the crowds with us peasants. He's probably like,
if he was a true man of the people.
I don't know. But that's cool that he's here.
Less than 10 minutes to go.
Yay, we're so excited.
And it is definitely filled in a lot more over here on Main Street in like the last 15 minutes. It's like everyone came out of nowhere and everyone is ready for the fireworks show. It's just about 8:55.
And so our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on.
The battles, the stories, the losses, and all the glory. We all have the courage to fly.
The tears.
The tears.
The tears are back.
It's so good. I love it.
This is what a Disney fireworks show should be.
It should evoke emotions like this, right?
When's the last time we cried?
I always cry.
I think the last time we cried was when they took the show away.
I also cried when Phantasma came back because that's my other favorite.
I did not think that that show could have gotten any better, and it did. I mean, those projections that are down Main Street, I tried to film some of them in addition to the fireworks just to give you guys a little bit of a sense of it. They added so much. Like, I know they were here for Enchantment, but they're just like 10 times better for Happily Ever After.
Yeah, well, because Happily Ever After has a better song, better fireworks, I think that's why. But I agree with Matt. The projections on the buildings added so much. I also said to Matt during the fireworks, I think they added new fireworks.
I think so.
Because there was some that I don't remember, like different effects that were really cool. They also had lasers, and I don't know if it originally had lasers.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know it's been a little while since it's been gone. I have to go back and look at older videos, but I mean, the show that was perfect, in my opinion, is now even more perfect.
Yeah.
And like I said in the beginning of the video, can absolutely confirm, watch it from Main Street. Don't try to get near the hub. You miss out on about half the show. So the projections really add a good amount to the show, and it was awesome. I mean, it feels really good to have that show back.
I can't wait to come back and watch it again. Like, without filming it, just like taking it all in. I just absolutely love it. I was crying. I just love this song. It just evokes so much emotion. It reminds me of when we got engaged.
Yeah.
It's just, it's perfect.
This song has so many memories for so many people, and we're so happy that it's back. Enchantment was a miss, and we'll talk a little bit about the rest of the 50th stuff in a minute, but Enchantment was a miss. Harmonious was a miss. So I'm excited to see what they bring over to Epcot, but to have this show back in Magic Kingdom, all is right in the world. Like, Magic Kingdom feels like it's back with that. It was missing it so much, and now we get to come back and watch this whenever we want.
And I'm glad that Disney finally listened to all of us. Like, we actually got something back that we asked for, and because Disney doesn't usually do that, they don't really listen to the consumers.
We know that.
And I'm so glad that they did for us.
And speaking of the 50th anniversary, there's still a window display here with some 50th anniversary merchandise. So I think we're going to take a quick look in the Emporium and see if all that 50th stuff is still in the same spot. Yeah, and before we're even in the store, you can see that all of the 50th items are still here. And like I said earlier when we were in the vault, there's no signs for markdown. So it seems like they're only doing that over at World of Disney or whatever's left at Epcot. But this entire 50th anniversary section of the Emporium is still here. They got Spirit jerseys. They're even signifying new arrivals still, even though a lot of the 50th stuff is going away. And then all the merchandise that's back there, still here. And look at the mass exodus of people just leaving after the fireworks. We should probably get in this crowd, otherwise we're gonna have very long waits, but I think we're gonna hang out a little bit more. So while we're letting the crowd leave a little bit, just wanna talk a little bit about the 50th anniversary, because this is like the last 50th video. Really though, it's not anything to do with the 50th, we're just showing what's not here anymore. But the 50th was like kind of a letdown. I mean, the actual day was kind of anticlimactic. They had 2 fireworks shows that are no longer here, and I don't know if it was their original plan to come out with something new once the 50th was over, or if they were gonna you know, stick with that if they were popular. My guess is that if Harmonious and Enchantment were really popular fireworks shows, they probably would have stayed, but the fans just like were clamoring for Happily Ever After to come back. Disney listened, and here we are. 50th over. They took almost everything down. We have the show back that was here before it even started.
Yeah, I would have to say it was pretty anticlimactic. We were here the day of the 50th. We came early. We thought there was going to be like a stage show. There was nothing special. The fireworks show, as we all know, wasn't that great. Kind of fell short. And I don't know, we were just all expecting so much more from it, I think. But I am so glad that they brought Happily Ever After back, because they could have easily done a whole new show after Enchantment left, but everybody just loved Happily Ever After so much, so I'm just glad that it's back.
The queue to get back to the ferry boat snakes all the way down there and comes all the way up this side. All right, so that is gonna do it. We made it back over to the TTC. Happily Ever After is back. We are so happy. I'm glad we got to come out tonight and see it on its return night, and we'll see it probably a million times after.
Yeah, I can't wait to come back and see it. It's such a good show. If you've never seen it before, definitely come to Magic Kingdom and check it out.
So if you guys enjoyed coming along with us tonight, if you did, make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up. If you guys are new to our channel, subscribe down below so you don't miss out on all our future videos to come. With that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.